All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I'm checking in from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm one of the leaders here with Heart and Body Naturals, who are leading the charge with spreading the word about this amazing opportunity. And so what we're doing every couple of weeks, we're I'm taking time to interview other people who are in the company who may be leaders, or just for people to get to know who some of our members are. So today I have Tina Heuermann from Iowa. She's a 10K silver executive director here with HBN, and she's a great person to work with. And Tina and I, we've known each other for a few years just from social media, being in different companies. And so just want you guys to meet her. And if during the interview or afterward, you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Tina, and she can assist you. So want to thank you guys for being our guests. I know there's people watching on Facebook because we're streaming live on Facebook. Let me get on my phone and so I can see who's watching and turn my phone down. So there's people watching here. I know there's people on your Facebook timeline viewing. So thank you guys for taking this Father's Day afternoon to check out this live interview. And I want to say happy Father's Day to the dads out there that may be viewing. So let's go and get started. Ready, Tina?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So first question, we only have a few. How did we meet?
Well, I tried prospecting you. I remember reaching out to you shortly after your accident, and I am, as you know, a CBD advocate and love the benefits that that can provide. And when I saw you struggling, like I was going to give you product. Not that I was trying to recruit you into my business, but I just felt so compelled to reach out to you. And you were so kind and gracious. And I know that, we as leaders in the industry get approached all the time, but there's very many of us that come from the place of heart and servanthood. And I knew the benefits that CBD could bring you in that time with what you had going on. And so, but just following you on social media, your leadership, thank you so much for this opportunity to share my story, and absolutely love the teaching and the leadership and mentorship that you give all of us in the field. So thank you.
Right. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you reaching out to me. I think you were the only person out of the thousands of Facebook friends that actually reached out to me to try to help me. So you felt bad. You saw the scar on my head and saw how I looked, and not that no one else reached out, but you were the only one that actually reached out to try to help, for me to feel better. So that's the one thing I always remembered about how you and I met. Even though I was in pain and hadn't had the concussion and not feeling my best. So thanks for doing that, and thanks for the compliment too. So next question. When you joined HBN, I know you've been in network marketing for a few years, and you've primarily been in the health and wellness space. Were there any issues or challenges you or your family were having that prompted you to join HBN?
Oh, gosh, Marcus, 2020, the end of 2020, the end of 2021 was, I would say, the worst year of our life. The day after Christmas in 2020, we had a son that passed away from a drug overdose, and just recouping from that. This time, thankfully, I had the experience, of losing my mom first. So I knew what to expect and how to prepare my family for this first year of grief after our son passed away. So I had to be strong. I had to, I worked from home, but my husband was the primary breadwinner. And on July 14th of 2021, and he's okay with me sharing this because mental health is very important to us and advocating for that. But I had to have him committed into a mental hospital because the love of my life, my knight in shining armor, told me on several occasions that he did not want to live anymore. And I could not have another loss after that. It was devastating. During this time, I was introduced to fulvic acid and focused on saving my family financially. He was a primary breadwinner. And I know the magic of this industry. If you just focus and do the daily work, and if you don't know what that daily work is, reach out. I can tell you what I do to, to be successful in this. But if you don't do the daily work, you're not going to be successful. And I caught the fulvic wave, and it was amazing. And I saw everything that was going to happen, and the company collapsed in November. Implosive growth, lots of factors. And so my team and I, when that happened, we took a look at different companies, and a lot of the people with that former company went with a couple different companies, kind of following leadership. And we didn't want to do that. We wanted to make sure that we had a solid place to land. We had a family that was going to welcome us. We had to make sure that there was a purity level. And my sponsor with the HBN is Chelsea. And Chelsea has been a customer of HBN for years. And she kept saying, you guys, take a look at this company, take a look at this company. And we're like, it doesn't have fulvic. And fulvic, from the years I've spent in the health and wellness industry, fulvic is truly the missing link to optimal health. It makes everything else work better. It detoxifies better than anything else in the world. It's got the world's leader in electrolytes for your body. It can penetrate the cell. Like, if you think about that, if you think about detoxifying at the cellular level, increasing electrolytes, oxygen to that cell, and then that cell regenerates and you have more healthy cells in there, fulvic is my passion. And so HBN was like, all right, we'll bring fulvic on. And so my team and I talked, and we're like, all right, you guys, there is not another product line on the market as good as this. And we were offered to fly out to different companies. We were, there were only 2 companies, this is one of them, that did not offer some special promo for us to come in, because that's so, that creates an environment where the little guy can't win. And HBN is the company where, if you don't know what you're doing, there are tools in place and people that love you and want to see you succeed. And not only are the products extremely pure and powerful, we now have fulvic. And what finally solidified my decision and my comfort level after what we'd been through with the previous company was the leadership. We have Paula, we have Alexandria. Kevin Thomas is the world leader in MLM attorney. Like, he's worldwide known. And we're the only company where his face is allowed to be on our business page. And then you have Troy Dooley, who is, he's a neutral agent that educates on the company. And he'll tell you truthfully, good, bad, ugly. And he's so honest and such an amazing man. And so we planted our flag in December, and it's so good to see all of the former people coming on board, plus our team just completely exploding, and then reconnecting with you and tapping into your amazing leadership. And Will was such an asset to me with bringing the fulvic on. And I can't like leave out my main girl, Megan, who's a platinum. So exciting for her. But yeah, so I guess that was kind of long-winded, but that's why we're here.
That's awesome. That's great. There's a lot of people on Facebook saying we look one wonderful. Chelsea's on there. She commented it. So, and I
Do you
think,
know that Chelsea is in the hospital right now?
what Chelsea,
Yes.
we're praying for
Her
you.
water broke, and so she's on bed rest. So we're just kind of entertaining her while she's laying there trying to keep this baby inside for another week.
Hey Chelsea, thanks for hopping on. I know that can't be fun being in the hospital, so hopefully you're enjoying this. So, man, that was great. A lot of people on Facebook. This is cool. And guys, we didn't pre-plan this. We didn't pre-rehearse it and go through the questions first. I sent her the questions I was going to ask, but I didn't know what her response was going to be. So, and you losing a child, no one wants to lose a child before them. I haven't been through that. I have one daughter, she's 19, but I have lost both parents, so I do know what grief is like, and I do know what mourning is like. Sometimes you can mourn for years, so I certainly understand. And I can imagine your husband, did having to go through that with losing a son. That had to be tough, but thank God, like you said, this industry, sets it up so that the average person can take action and do
Right.
something, to kind of save the family. And so I'm thankful you said yes to the industry. And I'm thankful you said yes to Chelsea. And I'm also thankful you brought the fulvic here, because you're the person I turn to when I have questions about it. And you're like, Marcus, don't do too many drops. Do a little bit of don't go so fast. I'm like, I'm going all in to see what I feel like. So, but it wasn't for you, I probably would not have even taken the chance and even ordered the powder or ordered the drops. And like you said, those fulvic acid drops, I use drops, 20 drops a day, which is around 1/8 of a teaspoon. I do that once a day. My energy is high. I seem like my skin's more clear, it's brighter. The whites of my eyes are more white now. My facial hair is growing back fast. This hair right here, I tried it, Tina. I tried to let it grow back for a couple of days. This is too bald. This is gone. But the sides grow faster. And so,
Yes.
and you told me, you like, Marcus, that fulvic, it's going to increase the effectiveness of the products we all already use. I'm like,
Right.
they do. And my daughter mixes hers in her smoothie each day. My mom and my wife will take a shot, and they both feel great. So I know you already talked about why you use it, but can you elaborate on why you use the HBN products?
Uh, the purity for one, obviously fulvic is my passion, and you and I had purchased products. I worked it with the CBD company, because when my mom passed away in 2017, I was completely broken. Like, I couldn't go to the grocery store because I was afraid someone would come up to me and say, "I'm so sorry about your mom."
Mhm.
CBD saved my life. And I started researching CBD when my mom was first diagnosed, because I had to find a way to save my best friend. And everything that I read on that plant was so promising, but I didn't know enough. And it has become my goal to save another daughter from losing her mother. So now I have black seed. Now I have fulvic. Now I have CBD. And I'm telling you, it took me 3 years to find a CBD product that I could put my name with, because everybody reaches out to me for CBD because it was my initial passion. And I've educated for years on that. And to find a CBD that is amazing like that and so pure is so incredible, because people don't understand, when you buy that cheap CBD from Amazon or the gas station or another company, you don't have the level of quality control that we have here. I mean, the fact that Paula refused that shipment of fulvic, while that was very hard on us in the field, it is so exciting that she would choose purity over profit.
Mhm.
And that right there even like tied my heart to her and this company and this product line, because I know that the people I reach out to are absolutely getting the best, and they're not going to get the garbage. In our search with all those other companies, so many of them said they had pure products. And Chelsea's our ingredient cruncher. And she would take a look at the product line. She goes, "Nope, I can't market that. Nope, I can't market that." And these people are saying that they're pure ingredients. They're greenwashed.
Mhm.
Even the field is greenwashed and promoting pure products when we are the only company out of all of the ones that we looked at in search for a new home that truly had that.
That's awesome. That's when I like that. I like the fact, yeah, Paula that definitely is really strict because she wants to make sure we're putting out pure products, and the company paid for that batch that they never they couldn't even use it. So pay
Well,
for
and then
that.
they gave all that free stuff too for people to
Yeah,
switch.
yeah.
I mean, not only did they throw away all that money that they spent on that batch of dirt that came in that did not
Mhm.
meet their quality, they gave everyone all of these extra benefits in products.
Yeah,
Who does that? Like
exactly.
that, it for as hard as this has been, it's been absolutely amazing to see the integrity and standards that this company has.
Yeah. And that's the one thing when I joined, I've been here only 3 years. So I'm not, I'm my third year. And the one thing I learned within my first month or so was that Paula, Alexandria, Ben, Troy, Kevin, they're all about, people first, and then
Mhm.
profits are further down. It's
Yep.
people, it's the products, and then the profit. And so this is why my flag is planted here, and I don't plan on going anywhere. So last thing, and there's people on Facebook commenting like crazy, and then Chelsea asked me, Marcus, did you do the mask on your head too? I'm like, yeah, I did it. She's like, well, give him more time. And I'm like, so I have to figure out how off I want to do that mask on my head. So I'll try. You guys will know. So I'll keep trying that. So last thing. So so let me wait. So you joined in what, November, December you
December
joined.
6th is my HBN birthday.
December 6th. And so we don't make medical claims here. And no, and Tina does this part-time, just like most of us do. The one thing with network marketing is you want to put yourself in a position to where you're working part-time hours, but making a full-time income, right? That's our goal. That's the reason why most people get involved. Yes, the products are good. We want to help people get healthy, but we are also not nonprofit entities. Right? We want to make income for doing our work, and so you're around $10,000 in about five and a half months, and
I
so
know.
that
That's so
right,
crazy.
that is crazy, and it's not like you brought a big huge team. Like we see people, we've been around. We see people go from company to company to company, and they hit these ranks real fast. And hey guys, I made $10,000 my first month. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, but you brought 300 people from your last company, and so you can't duplicate that. Right? You can't
Mm-mm.
duplicate that. So you've done this, by simply leading with your heart, leading with the products, and then people you share them with, they get results, and they tell more people. And so you've been building this organically, which is the way it should be done. So what's your ultimate goal with your HBN business?
Oh, I guess my most urgent goal in the moment is to save my house. With my husband being off work from July until just returning to work this March, we've had to live off of our 401k and our investments. And he's preparing our house right now to sell it. And I've raised my children here. I had a daycare for 16 years. We've lived here for 25 years this May. I'm not ready to leave. I'm not ready to go to a condo or anything like that. So creating an income within the next month to make sure that my husband feels comfortable financially and that our 401k is replenished. But the industry as a whole, like everybody that knows me personally knows that like my end game goal is I want to be in the $1 million circle and speak on the Eric Worre stage. I've transposed my photo with him on the GoPro stage. And so that's my end goal. So I've got short term, I've got long term, but I also want to create millionaires. Like I love to pour into my team. I love to, I'm learning to help them see where they can improve, because in the past I've been the type of leader that kind of sugarcoats and kind of says, well, maybe you want to try it this way. But Landy and Michelle are amazing leaders too. And they're not afraid to say, hey, you're screwing up.
Mhm.
And I'm learning that. And for the people that are coachable and want to, earn free product each month, earn a house payment each month, buy a new car, take that exotic vacation, or create the residual income. I love to inspire people to see their greatness within them,
Mhm.
and to see where they focus on their negatives. I love to focus on their positives and say, you know what? No, you've got this, this, and this going for you. And if you change this part, then you're going to get to this next level. You're going to go from getting free product every month to making that car payment, to making that house payment, to taking that trip. And I love that. I just love I love to make people laugh.
Yep. I could tell. I could tell. Like I say, even when I was, came home from the hospital, you made me laugh. So,
Good.
and so you definitely, you are going to achieve your goals. I mean, I've learned so much from you, and I like the fact that the Landy and Michelle and other leaders or people who have joined, they're willing to speak up and not think, oh, Marks has been here 3 years. I can't approach him about something. Maybe he didn't do what I think is right. I'm coachable, and I like the fact that you don't mind speaking up, and you bring so much value. And whoever your success team is, they're blessed to have you as their sponsor or their enroller, or what we call you the we call the sponsors to the support team. So they're blessed to have you as their leader, and so you're going to accomplish your goals. I think you froze, Tina. Hopefully she's still here, but let's see if she can get back on. But guys, this can you? Yeah, Tina. I'm see. I'm ready. Oh, here you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I
Here.
froze
Oh,
for a second.
you
I had to
froze a little
close the
bit.
maps down.
That's right. But you're you're gonna bring a lot of people up, and a lot of people are going to be blessed because of the way you lead, and the way you coach, and the way you mentor. Anything you want to add? That there's people here on Facebook. You said you asked that, did I freeze? Yeah, you did, but you're back now. Anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
Um, I think the biggest message I think I want to leave people with is when you get triggered and you have those emotions where you are telling yourself, or you're feeling like somebody's going to reject you, or you're rejecting your thought pattern and living in fear of taking that step forward. That's triggers from past traumas in your life that are resurfacing, that you get to reclaim that victory over that trauma. Mm-hmm. And so, like me, reaching out to Coach Marcus and offering him a product to help him along his journey, he said no, but that didn't stop me and make me, go to bed and suck my thumb. It just made me try more. And the beauty of it all is that he and I are connected again. How do you market the products? Katrina, that is a fantastic question. Thank you so much for asking that. One of the things I like to do is and here's just a tip. If I see somebody that is on Messenger and their little green light is on, I know that they're active in that moment. And so I can, yep, you can do that too, Michelle. Thank you. I just reach out and I just ask, are you open to taking a look at this? I know that you struggle with XYZ. This product has been shown to be beneficial to helping XYZ. If you're open to taking a look, great. If not, no big deal. And I don't get turned off by the no. It that's just a part of it. I'm not afraid to have somebody reject me. I just want to make sure that they know that I'm here and I'm going to help them.
Yeah, no's are part of the process. We've been told no's from when we were kids up until now, and we're still here. So that's just part of the process. But yes, Katrina, get back with whoever invited you to watch this Zoom. You can get back with them, for more information if you're not a member yet. But anyway, guys, we've been about a half hour. if you guys found some value and you want to connect with Tina, she's on my Facebook timeline. You guys can look her up. So you can, I don't know how many friends you have. If you're at the 5,000 friends level yet, but you can always follow her. Send her a friend request, and she's a great person to know. She's a wealth of knowledge, especially when it comes to the fulvic acid and for the CBD. So thank you guys for showing up. So I'm gonna stop the live stream. Hang on, Tina. We can continue this.
Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, especially on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the single moms slaying it like the dad, and big hugs to anyone that doesn't feel like celebrating today.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and you guys have a great night. And for those of you who are with HBN, we will have the video posted on YouTube, and you guys can feel free to share it. All right. So you guys have a great night, and want to stop the live stream now. Bye-bye.